The Federal Reserve is more than just a plot element in Creed of Gold. It is a real bank, and it really does loan money to the federal government. Joining me today is author and presidential historian Doug Wead.
Most people don't even know who the members of the Federal Reserve are, and they spend more money than the U.S. Congress. Nobody checks it, nobody questions it. So much of what is happening in the public arena, in the debate of politics, is totally transcended by the power and the significance of the Federal Reserve. They talk about a little tax here and a little tax there, and we'll lower this tax or raise this tax. It's meaningless compared to the trillions of dollars that are created by the Federal Reserve, which is a much bigger tax because it's diluting the value of the dollar that you have in your pocket, and that's a tax.
You mentioned a partial audit of the Federal Reserve. Is it time for a complete audit of the Federal Reserve?
Well, some politicians, Ron Paul and others, have called for a complete audit, and some politicians like Harry Reid have said we should have a complete audit, and then they changed their mind. There's a lot of pressure. I mean, the whole world is being financed by the Federal Reserve. The creation of this money, if you're a part of it, you're sitting on one of these boards, and your bank is going to get several $1 trillion, and you yourself are going to get a wonderful salary out of gratitude from your own board of many millions of dollars in bonuses. It's pretty hard to say no to it. Pretty hard for the television networks not to be impacted by their advertisers, and in some cases the holding companies that own them, that are getting money directly from the Federal Reserve at 0% interest. So that big resort with all those hotels, and by the way, the 12th floor is all yours for you and your family, that whole project is suddenly on hold if this pipeline of free 0% interest money is suddenly plugged up, and there's suddenly accountability. Should there be transparency? Absolutely. We should know how much money is being created and to whom it's given.
The case goes all the way back to World War I. There were several trains filled with gold, traveling from Germany to Russia. A man named Bakoff diverted one or two of the trains and deposited all of the gold in his own bank in Denmark after he had killed all the passengers of the train. This case was to restore the gold to the descendants of the original owners.
What does this have to do with Warnwell?
Warnwell is the direct descendant of Bakoff and the inheritor of all this money.